Hi, this is Anne from the Useless Crafter, and this is a special request from someone that follows me, so I wanted to help out. So she had a request for Lilo. I think this is Lilo. I don't even know the names. I'm so bad with these things. But anyway, this is the image that she wanted, and I thought for off the mat it would be really good because while the colors are beautiful, these are big pieces, but they're not too big, right? So everything's kind of broken up. Um, the only thing that I see that's kind of long is her hair. So like her hair is all actually one piece right here. Um, okay. I don't love that, but it's okay because it's black and you could do black glitter cardstock and we can slice it and it won't make that much of a difference. So, all right, so let's see how big we can make this and yet still keep it very seamless. So the black I'm not going to worry about. The next biggest item on here is this green skirt. I want to make this green skirt one thing, one image, one cut, seamless. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's make her 30 inches. The image that I saw that she sent me, this was flipped the other way. So if you wanted to do that, flip horizontal and she'll be facing this way. So I'm going to do it this way just in case. I hope that's a good decision. All right. So let's ungroup this. And what I want to see is this green, right? So I'm going to select the green and I'm going to contour because I want to see how big this piece is. So let's hide all. And this is 13 inches this way and 11.2 this way. So it is too big. I don't want to slice it because let's see, 13.7, I need to basically slice off like 2 inches. We could slice off right here and that would be the 2 inches. I don't love that. So we can either make her smaller or we can add a little black outline over here. So kind of see, let's go back to this thing. Let's go back to this green here. So select the green over here, go to contour. Let's add back the other layers so I can show you what I'm talking about, okay? So she has some green right here. So let me just show you what that looks like. So see how there's like additional layers? I almost feel like we could, you know what, we could do this line up here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Go to text, go find I love glitter, and do your bracket. So the one to the right of the P. And it's this little guy. Okay. We could do something like slice it right there. So this whole piece is one thing. Hold on. Let's go back to the green. I'm going to put back all the green, okay? So show all contours. So that's what the green looks like. And look, with all the green in there, you can't even notice that this little slit doesn't belong there, right? So if we did that, then I feel like we would have this going across would probably only be 11 inches because here's 1, 2, I feel like that would be good. And actually, I love the way, ignore that it extends to here, okay? So if that wasn't there, I don't think that skirt looks bad, right? It looks pretty good, I think. So actually, let's move that green over with this line. Okay, we're going to move it over because we like where it is. Okay, let's just move it over. Okay, and we're just gonna slice. Okay, and then let's get rid of this. Move that over. Okay, so now when we go to contour, so let's click on this and contour. And hide all. Here's our skirt. Oh, our skirt is still 12.046. This way is fine. Dang it, I thought I covered it. Okay, so let's go to contour. Let's show all. And let's see if we can put another slice. Maybe we can slice another one up here. So let's go to our text, add that bracket again. So here's our bracket. Let's make this bigger. Okay, and then I want to make it look natural. Because we only need to slice up a little bit. It's so annoying. Let me see if I can maybe slice off like, now it's hard for me to imagine. I kind of want to go through here and maybe, or I could slice a little bit more over here. That might be easier actually. Like just slice off right here. So let's turn that around. Okay. Let me make this bigger. Sorry, I'm like killing my eyes right now. Okay. Let's make this a little bit thinner to match that line. Okay. And then we're going to maybe connect it right here. Make this a little bit thinner. I know it's not perfect, and I wish I had a design degree, but I don't. So if we cut this off, oh, we still need it to go all the way to the top. Hold on, let me see. Trying to cut off another inch. So yeah, so let's do that. Hold on. Let's go to shapes. Okay, give me a second. All right, so here we go. I feel like we can extend this line, slice it up here, extend this line, slice it here. That will give us plenty of room. So I want to basically make this more straight. So I'm going to slice these two items. Hold on. I don't want this to curve this way. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to slice these two things. And then I'm going to duplicate that because I want two of those. Okay, ready? So here we go. We're going to slice okay, we're going to make this a little bit thinner, but longer. Okay, there we go. So let's grab, undo. Here we go. Let's slice these two things. See, so that's not, see, that looks like it was part of the design, right? Okay, so let's go down here and let's finish slicing this. Let's bring that to the front. Arrange, send to the front. And I wonder, let's unlock this. Hold on, let's do this. Let's unlock it. Yeah, like that. Okay. It's like not perfect, but it should work. There. Okay, ready? Let's slice that. Okay, oops, let me undo that. I want to keep that there because I want to keep this piece here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that contour, and I don't want, let's reduce this. I don't want this top piece. Okay, then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to weld it. And that piece will be back there. Okay, I think this is going to look good. Okay, contour. Let's look at that grass skirt. Okay, hide all. Yes, it is now 11 by 11.2. So this is going to be seamless. Okay, so let's go back to contour, bring everything back. Show all. Okay, let's move this back to our image. Okay, so you can see what kind of funky magic we did. Okay, let's put her back. I think this is about right. Okay, and look at her skirt. Her skirt, the way it is, I don't think people would say, "Oh, what happened here and what happened here?" It actually just looks like it's part of the design, at least in my eyes. Okay, so now that's seamless. What I would like to do is do another leaf right here so that we can break up this black. So then it would be this piece and then this piece. I just don't know if I could do that. I feel like we can. Let's mess with it, okay? All right, so stick with me. So okay, wait. Let's make this smaller. Let's get rid of all this junk up here. Don't need that. Here's our square in case we need it. Okay, so this, back to the green. Let's contour. Or actually, hold on. Let's duplicate it. Okay, and let's contour. Let's hide all. What I want is, I want one leaf. I'm going to pick this one. Oops. All right, so here's a leaf. What I kind of want to do is basically do like that. So how would I do that? I would, okay, I think I got it. So let's grab the green and this leaf and slice. So stick with me. Oh, hold on. Let's undo that. hold our thought for a second. Let's duplicate that. Okay, so let's put it back over here. And we're going to grab this green and this, and we're going to slice, okay? So basically, and there's our green. So it's going to fit in beautifully. So the green is going to fit in nicely. Where's my little leaf there? But now, what do I need to do? That's going to go over. We're just going to place it over. Yeah. So we can slice right there and just place it on top. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do. No. No, right? Okay. I think we're good. Okay. So we want to slice the black right here. Okay. So maybe slice right around there. I think I got this. All right. So let's move this over. Let's move this over. Okay. That goes like that. Okay. Let's move everything out of the way. And we're going to slice this black. I kind of want to slice right around here. You know what I wanted to do? I think we're okay. All right. Thinking out loud. Okay. Let's go to shapes. So sorry, I gotta move this out of the way. Go to shapes, bring in your square. This is the basis of our off the mat, okay? Make this 11 by 11, so go up to the size, type in 11 and hit tab because it'll automatically make the other side 11 inches, okay? Then you're gonna duplicate it. We want to make these two rectangles as flush as possible. So you're going to grab the first one and we're going to use the position feature. This is the only time that I use the position feature, and if you have any other reasons to use it, please let me know. But basically this is your X coordinate and your Y coordinate. So right now, when you click on this, how is it already at 15? Oh, because it's so small. Okay. That's why. Okay. Okay. So I know I'm all over the place tonight. What you want to do is you want to designate your X coordinate and your Y coordinate. The way I do it is I just round down to the nearest whole number. So 15.167 becomes just 15. 2.278 becomes 2. That means I'm going to go 15 over and down to, this is the tip of my rectangle. This one, I'm going to put as close as I can to here so I don't have to do any math, okay? So I'm going to go over here, turn 26.22 into just 26, 2.11 into just 2. So now I have two squares that are flushed with each other. Grab both of them, duplicate, and the reason why we do that is so that we don't have to make these two squares flushed with each other. We only need to make it flushed with the top set. So again, if you put it close enough, then you can go up here and instead of 15.056, it just becomes 15. This is 13.22, just make it 13. All right, one more. Same thing, if you get it close enough, you'll be good. So let's do that and make this. So this is 14.889. So the nearest whole number you go up is 15. So let's make that 15. 24.167 becomes 24. All right, so now we have 6 squares all flushed together. I think the only thing we need to slice is the black background. So let's Go to arrange, send to the front. Here is our black background. And we kind of wanted to slice. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Let's bring her back in and see. Hold on, upload. Here we go. Now remember we need to flip her. So go flip horizontal, and then we need to make her 30 inches. I want to see where we're slicing her. So if we sliced right here, her face will cover the black. And here, you're not even going to see it because the green's going to go over it. So this is not a bad place to slice. This seam will be tiny. This one will be a little bit more noticeable. So that green thing that I was doing earlier didn't really work, but that's okay. I think that's okay. So let's delete that and let's slice. You can only slice two things at one time. So that's going to be one square and the image at one time, okay? So look at my cursor. I've grabbed one square and the image. Let go and you can slice. If you grab more than two items, slicing will be grayed out. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to go past and I'm going to basically grab two squares at this point. Two squares, two middle squares, and the image. And see, slicing is not available. All right, so let's just slice all the way around. She is gonna look pretty much seamless. So I'm really excited for the person doing this. It's gonna look really, really good, especially if you do glitter cardstock, including for the black, because her hair, I mean, that's gonna show. Okay, so now we have our 6 pieces, okay? And I'm gonna show you and I keep them in order because when you cut them, when you take it off the mat, you don't need to worry about piecing it together because you can look at this and you say, oh, this piece, that's my bottom right. I'm really bad at this, so that's why I do it that way. Okay, grab all this, we don't need it, delete. So here are 6 black pieces, right? Our green, we're gonna wanna ungroup these things. I would probably ungroup, well, you need to ungroup because it's gonna be too long. Okay, let's talk about that in a second. Let's look at her face. So, or just her skin in general, okay? So I made it bigger so I can see what's going on. So the face is all one piece. The hand, see, I almost feel like this knuckle, this finger doesn't need to be by its, whoa, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's just keep that by itself. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so we need to separate these pieces, right? Okay. So what I would do is, do I still have my square anywhere? Okay. Sorry, my recording is over there. Go to shapes, bring in a square and a circle. Okay, we're going to be slicing these things so that our Cricut can cut these by itself. So watch this. I'm going to make that really big, okay? I'm going to cover just her whole foot right there, okay? And I'm going to grab these two things and slice. So now you can delete that because we don't need that. But here's her foot. It's all by itself. It's 4 by 2. Perfect, right? Let's go grab this foot. And do you see how like I'm kind of in a lot of traffic, but the way my cursor is right now, I've grabbed her image and I've grabbed this rectangle and that's it, even though there's all this stuff around it. And see, get rid of that. And here's her foot by itself. Okay, let's grab that piece, same thing. Slice. Okay, we don't need that piece. Here is that. This gets a little trickier because the pieces are so close together. I think what we need to do here is we're going to need to make copies of it and contour. Okay, so let's make this bigger so we can see what we're dealing with. All right, so I would keep the face together. This hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to call this 6 pieces. So because it's 6 pieces, we want 6 separate pieces. We want 6 total copies. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to contour and let's hide all. So it hid everything. Let me just close out of this. It hid everything, including the eyes and all that stuff. So you need to go back to contour. We want to add all that back in. So you select it. We're basically making these items active again. Okay, so now look. There's her beautiful face. It's 8.8 by 9, so it's going to be one seamless piece. Let's go to the next one, contour. And let's hide all. And let's do this neck piece. Deactivate this face. And there's her little collarbone, whatever you want to call it. Select this, go to contour. Let's keep going, hide all. Let's do this big shoulder and this little piece right there. And get that little elbow crease. Oops, I need to deactivate the face. So go back to contour, select the face, there. So now we have this, right, somewhere like that. And this is up here, something like that, whatever. All right, contour. Let's grab the hands. So hide all, we want the hand, we want this little thing, I don't know what that is, the little crease. Oh, I keep forgetting to deactivate the face. So go to contour, there, select it to deactivate it. There's the one hand. Let's get the other hand. Hide all, we want this one with the crease, and we don't want the face. Oops. There we go. Okay, here's that hand. And then all we have left is this piece, right? So let's go to contour, hide all. We want this and we want the little cut. We don't want the face. And there you have it. So that's her body. Let's see. This is all by itself. What do we have here? That's like a bracelet, I think. The eyes. So the eyes, while you can cut this, I would want these two separate so that I can probably make this really efficient on my 12 by 12 piece of cardstock and save, especially if you're using glitter cardstock. So I'm going to do that. Let's duplicate this and go to contour, and let's get rid of this one. So that keeps, the right side. And then on this one, contour, let's get rid of these two items. So instead of, I think it was like a 4 by 2 piece, look at, now we can cut this on a 2 by 2 piece of cardstock, which you probably might even have laying around, and you could just save on that. So that's one piece there. So I think we are done with everything but the green. And the reason why I kept the green separate is because, let's put this back over here somewhere. I think it's like this. I would probably want to do her headpiece. I would weld some of these pieces and make it maybe 2 pieces, and I'll show you what I mean, okay? And then her skirt. All right, let's do this first. Do I have any squares left? I do have some squares left. A square left. Okay, let's make this small again. Okay, let's get over here. Flip this around, and let's just break this up into pieces at least that we can work with. So, oopsies. All right. Let's slice these two things so that we can get the skirt out of the way. Okay, so there's our skirt. Let's get these two things out of the way. Slice. Okay, so this is separate, and then this is 15 by 8, right? So I'll show you what I would do with that. But let's separate this even further, okay? So let's do that. Slice. And now you have these two pieces by itself. Okay, this we're going to separate into 2, okay? So we're going to make 2 copies, duplicate, and I'm going to separate it right here. So let's go to contour, and I'm going to say I don't want this. So I kept the first half here. So that's 8 by 8. And now this one, contour, I'm not going to want this side. Okay, so now you have 2 pieces. Technically, you have more than 2 pieces because each one of these leaves are separate. So what I would do is I would do this. I would take this, duplicate it a few times. Okay, make it really small. And I'm going to put it here. So now these 3 leaves are actually going to be 1 piece. Okay, I'm going to do that here. Those 3 will be 1. Make it really small, like so. And then 1 more circle. Oops. Right around there, and that will attach all those. So now, hold on, let me move that. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to weld it. And it still looks like beautiful leaves, but when you go to cut this and put it together, it's 1 piece. I'm telling you, it's a lifesaver. You don't want to be gluing or taping down 15 different leaves, okay? So same thing over here. Make it smaller. You don't want it, you don't want it to call attention to itself. You just want to be able to make it all 1. I'm gonna need another 1. And then, oh, I need 2 more. Grab this, duplicate. Those 2 together. And these together. All right, here we go. Okay, and make that green again. And now that's all 1 piece. I think it's gonna look beautiful. Oh, and we just have the skirt left. Okay, so the skirt, we needed to separate out that piece, right? Hold on, contour. What happened to this piece? Was it always like that? Oh, was it her leg? Must have been her leg or something. Okay. So the skirt is gonna be, I think, in 2 pieces. This side of the skirt is 1, this side of the skirt is another. So let's duplicate it. And let's go to contour. And let's get rid of okay, so this is 11 by 11, which I love. Now you have the option of either keeping these separate little pieces or you can weld them like we did the top. These are bigger pieces, so I would opt to keep it separate because I did think it looked really pretty. So I would do that. And then now let's do this contour and let's get rid of the skirt. Oops, not that. Not that. Oops. Okay. Those are still showing. Okay. And this is 6.9 by 10. Perfect. So let's get rid of this. I think we have everything. Let's save it. Lilo 30 inches. And let's go to make it so I can show you what it looks like. Okay. So this one, the eye, I would move it over here. So now you only need a 2 by 2 piece of cardstock-ish. Okay, your black, let's look at your black. So there's some space there. I don't know if we can, let's try to move that. Let's go to move to another mat and see if we can squeeze it in somewhere. Will it fit? Oh my gosh. Look, it fits, yes. So we saved a piece of black cardstock. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of black cardstock, one small red piece, the face. Oh, everything fit on here? Wait a minute, where are her hands? Oh, there it is. Let's change this to 12 by 24, even if you don't have it, okay? All I want to do is I want to see if we can play with this to make it fit. Oops, don't mind my face. That's not going to fit. Okay, never mind. That didn't work. There's too many pieces of her skin. So let's go back here. Change that to 12 by 12. Okay, so we have this piece, which I feel like, you can make it a little bit better. You can definitely move these. I mean, if you do a lot of projects and use a lot of cardstock, this is much more usable space for next time. I would do that. Here's one orange. Here's the green. I feel like this can fit on the other one. Wait, hold on. Let me see what we have left. Okay. Let's move this to another mat. Let's move it with this one. So now we have this and this. We could definitely move these over. Move to another mat. Let's move it over here and see if we can fit it over here somehow. Hold on, let's move that. Will it fit like this at all? Okay, it fits like that. Okay, let's move this. Like, oh man. Is it not all gonna fit? I don't think it's all gonna fit. Okay. We tried. So move this to another mat, move it back. So it's gonna be 3 green mats. I would do that. Okay, and then your pink. And then you're done. It's gonna look really, 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 really cute, I promise. I hope that was helpful. I would probably, now that we're at the end of this video, I would not have done the leaf thing. So I apologize if I led you down that path. I don't know what I was missing. I'm not really thinking straight right now. I feel like that was the beginning of a solution, but I didn't finalize the solution. All right, keep me posted. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any requests, send that to me too. I would love to show the tutorial.